Welcome to a special 3-part series on enterprise AI agents. Over the next 3 episodes, we're going to break down exactly what works in the real world, not the hype world. And we're starting with the biggest misconception in the industry. This idea of generalist AI employee. It's everywhere. The dream that you can just hire a single digital assistant to do all the work. The reality, emerging from massive deployments like LinkedIn's new hiring assistant, shows a very different picture right now. Generalist bots tend to fail. They tend to hallucinate, they get confused because they lack context. Success doesn't come from building a do-everything bot. It comes from building a purpose-built agent. An agent designed to do one thing 100 times faster than a human. Today we're going to dissect that recruiting use case. We're going to go look at how LinkedIn re-engineered their own workflow and how you can apply those same human-in-the-loop principles to your business. The problem with most off-the-shelf AI tools is the black box problem. You upload a job description, the AI spits out 5 candidates, but the recruiter doesn't trust it. Why these 5? What did I miss? So the recruiter ignores the bot and reads the resumes anyway. Zero efficiency gained. Now to fix this, you have to train your AI to show its math or show its work. You don't want the AI to make a decision, but you want it to build the evidence. Whether you are building this in ChatGPT or your own custom tool, you need to enforce 2 layers of logic. The first is the instruction set. You need to code that strict rule that we call evidence-based matching. So a constraint could be, do not just recommend a candidate, you must provide 3 specific bullet points of evidence from their resume that map directly to the job requirements. This transparency is going to create some trust. The recruiter isn't being replaced, they're being augmented, right? They can see why the AI chose the candidate. The second injection is the context. Generic AI looks for keywords. Purpose-built AI looks for culture fit. So you have to feed the AI your anti-persona. We need operational leaders. Do not send us high-level strategy consultants who haven't been on a factory floor. A generic AI could say something like, well, here is a candidate from a top firm. They have supply chain in their title, great match. It's because it's keyword matching, right? It's not really like actually thinking about what they said. Now, a purpose-built agent could read the context and see something like, I've reviewed 500 profiles, I've filtered them down to these top 12. They all have a specific floor management experience which you asked for. They specifically mention inventory turn reduction in their resume. Please note I excluded 30 candidates who looked good on paper but lacked the operational experience to find in your anti-persona. Now the result, in LinkedIn's own deployment, this is purpose-built. And this purpose-built approach led to a 62% reduction in the time recruiters spent viewing profiles, and a 70% increase in the candidate acceptance rates, because the AI handled the drudgery or the parsing of data, and the human handled the decision. This is the power of specialization. But how do you know which workflow to automate first? How do you find the hidden inefficiencies in your business? This is exactly what we're going to cover in part 2. We're going to discuss the art of reverse engineering your workflows to find your first AI win. I'll see you in the next episode.